What's up, YouTube? It's been a while since I've done a video, so I thought I'd just kind of give you a small update about what I'm doing. I think I showed this system, but if I haven't or you haven't seen the video, we'll start down here. This is a 220 amp hour solar battery, Victron Energy. These things are awesome. They're really good batteries. They do well. This is a Victron Energy 800 watt. 12 volt 35 amp charger with a transfer switch, and then on the roof we've got like 170 watts of panels coming to a controller here. That's my panels, battery. Right now we're putting 7.6 amps into the battery, and that's at 13.17 volts. If you do a math on that, it's about 100 watts. But right now what I'm doing is I'm running this fridge. This is not a very big fridge, as you can see. It's about 3 feet tall. Really small fridge. But anyhow, it got on the third setting. You can probably see that. It's just to kind of keep it not using a ton of power, but it's this power stabilizer hooked up to a voltmeter, so it just came on at so we're at 75 amps right now. I think if I can slide around the back really quick, you gotta see the energy tag. Sorry, I don't know if you can see that or not. Let me see. I forgot where it is. Anyway, it says 125 watts, which is true when it starts running, once it's going. But when it starts off, I've watched this and it peaks around 300 to 500 watts, just the surge, which in theory should not be a problem. But if you go, remember this is a 800 watt inverter, so if this is 800 watts and the fridge is 125, there's no problem. But that surge, when it comes on, it sends an alarm off on the inverter. Actually a buzzing, which means you're surging, and this is not really a good thing for the inverter, so don't do it again. But I just wanted to, I've never run this fridge before off of the system, so anyway, that was just one thing. And I see a lot of people putting systems together, getting a ton of batteries and stuff to run these AC fridges. But it's ridiculous the amount of money you have to put into getting the equipment to do so. When you can get a solar fridge, 24 volts, and that will not surge, they'll use a lot less power, they don't need an inverter. Yes, they are expensive, but how much of those batteries and those panels you bought to run your AC fridge, which you paid half of what you did for the DC one for. So you have to look at the overall system cost. Also, if basically, let's say your inverter dies, your fridge is screwed up. If you have a DC fridge, your battery is going to have to screw up, and the likelihood of that happening is a lot lower than your inverter. Also, inverters, they just use power. This inverter uses 0.9 of an amp, about 10 watts, just sitting there doing nothing, running that little light and filling the coil. So you're wasting a lot of energy trying to run your conventional AC fridge. So I tell people now these days that ask me, just go ahead and get a DC fridge. It'll be a lot cheaper in the long run. They use a lot less power. Look into that technology. The companies that I know of are Sundancer and Steka. Those are the two big companies that I'm aware of. I'm sure there are more out there that run DC fridges and freezers. Most of them are 12 and 24 volts, so no big deal. But even in this case, if we were able to have a DC fridge, we could set it up with this controller, which is also from Steka. And I actually haven't said about that, but this would become a monitoring system, because all of my current would be monitored by this device. So what's coming in, what's going out would all be right here. So that would actually make this more of a component that would be used. I could use another feature of this, removing the inverter altogether. So anyway, that's just a little update about what I'm doing. I tried this one day about a month ago, and I kind of didn't have enough time to look it over. I understand why that buzzer was going off, but that's why it was. So anyway, thanks YouTube. If you have any suggestions or comments on this video, please leave them in the comment box. I love learning new things. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like my videos, please subscribe, and God bless you guys, and have a good day.